Hello everybody, it's Jason with Investing Logically. Hopefully you guys have a wonderful day today. In this video we're going to talk about some stocks to learn upon. These will do really well in 2021, continuing into 2022. So the first stock on the list is VIACOM. This is ticker symbol VIAC. So this one's a entertainment services company. They provide TV services for their consumers. So they have about 29 channels, and they also operate the CBS Sports channel, so they're actually pretty big in terms of their channels. So this one is a 2.17% dividend yield, so that's really good for this type of company. We know Comcast has the high 1%, so yeah. For this one, they're down 0.5% on the week. On the month, they're actually up nearly 6%, and on the year they're nearly up 90%. So CBS into the short squeeze. So we can see to $63 or to $100 a share. So then they came right down. So even though they went for a short squeeze, I do think they're still a good company to buy. So this company is much smaller than Comcast. They're only worth $28.67 billion. So the reason I'm recommending the stock is because I do think they have tons of upside, and they're really undervalued in my opinion. We can see based on fundamentals, they have a 9.77 PE ratio. That is lower than Comcast. Comcast has around a 15 price to earning ratio. So we're now looking at Q1 2020 financial results. So we're just going to briefly go through this. So we can see that they have 7.4 billion in revenue for the quarter 1 2021. That is less than Comcast, but we see Comcast is a $260 billion company. They made around 27 billion in revenue, whereas VIACOM, they're only a $28 billion company. They made 7.4 billion. It's pretty good for VIACOM. It's looking really good for Q1 2021. 54 billion. That was a nice increase from 2020. Their liabilities looking good. They have less liabilities than assets, so it's really good. Long-term debt is decreasing as well, you can see here, so it's pretty good. They have 25 billion in increased cash flow compared to that 2020 quarter 1, so it's really good. I do have high hopes for VIACOM this year. I do think they could reach at least $60 by the end of 2021. That's just my opinion. And also on Friday, we have a large institution called Thomasville National Bank. They loaded up 250 shares or 250,000 shares of this company. So that's really good. That just gives you some more insight. Comcast is doing well. They have the same product, same services, but I do think VIACOM is undervalued. That's why I'm recommending this stock. The next stock on the list is NIO Technologies, ticker symbol NIU. So this is an EV company. They sell scooters worldwide. They're only worth 2.38 billion, so smaller than some of the main EV companies such as NIO. Really volatile. So this one is, I can't do anything. This one is up 41% on the year. That is still really good. So this stock has a 29.44 forward PE. In my opinion, I do think that's fair value for me, because considering there are other EV competitors such as NIO, Li Auto, they have a higher PE, but that's just based on those companies. So the reason I prefer this over other companies like NIO is because they're an international company. You can actually buy scooters in my country. There's like several stores around my area. So that's really good. That's what intrigues me the most. And look at this. Just gives you some little details. This is the emission saved, total distance driven. This is constantly updating every single day. It's increasing. $45 by the end of this year. I do believe in these scooters. They're much easier. They're more versatile than electrical vehicles. And I do think they're going to expand more, get more deliveries in the near future. Stock, so it's relatively safe. I do think this is going to explode in the next 5 years. I do think they're here to stay. They just reached the 1.01 trillion market cap. I do think they're going to increase to at least a 2 trillion in at least 5 years, in my own opinion. They trade sideways on Friday. On the week, they're up 3%. That is pretty good for blue chip stock. On the month, they're up 7%. And on the year, they're nearly up 50%. That is really, really good. Apple and Amazon, Facebook have been consistently increasing their revenues. They have a strong balance sheet. They have tons of assets, tons of cash on hand to survive a market crash. They have tons of streams of income, or streams of revenue actually. They have revenue from Instagram, WhatsApp, Messenger, Oculus, and many, many more. They also have their income from advertising, their fees from the marketplace, and there are many, many more streams of income. Those are just a few. So that's why I love this company. They're really diversified, in my own opinion. Stock by large institutions. No institutions are selling the stock. They just keep buying the dip, and this one's a safe hold for them. So you'll see the stock in many investment funds. So in my opinion, this stock is going to explode in 2021 and the years beyond. I don't think their business model is going anywhere. They might actually buy some of the large companies. Maybe they could buy Snapchat, they could buy Twitter, we never know. So in my opinion, you want to buy this one on any dip you see. This one is a long-term hold. Keep this in your portfolio for at least 10 years. So that's it's getting pretty late. So that's the end of the video. Those are my 3 stocks that are set to explode in 2021 and beyond. We have VIACOM as the undervalued stock. We have NEO, which is a high growth stock that's trading around fair value. If you guys believe in scooters, electrical scooters, that will be a good investment. And we have one blue chip stock that I do think is set to explode better than Apple and Amazon. That's my opinion. That's it from me. Hopefully you guys have a wonderful day today. See you guys next one, and happy investing.